Hey Aries, how are my seekers, my existential shifters doing? Happy full moon in your sign. Happy so much drama across from you. Good drama. Sun, Venus, Mercury. Mercury will soon move into Libra as well. Across from you. For the evolved Aries humans out there, this balances out the chart. It puts energy in a it puts a lot of energy in different aspects of you, different fields. And you can enjoy it because you know how to delegate and balance. If you're not evolved, it might feel messy. But then again, you wouldn't be here. I'm working with the Spellcasters Tarot. Let's see what this coming month brings. Six of Cups. It brings the past. That's interesting. Mercury is not retrograde. It just went direct after a period of retrograde. Does it bring the future past? It brings in your future ex. Nah, kidding. It brings in a soulmate. Three of Cups, High Priestess, Eight of Pentacles. This is someone that you know on a very deep level. And when I say deep, I mean spiritual level. This could be someone in your social environment, in your social group, someone that you've been interacting with in a friendly manner, possibly worked with, either social and or work. But there is a very deep spiritual connection, esoteric even. Picking up that this relationship hasn't even scratched the surface of its potential. So maybe it's coming in or is being revived for the sake of deepening it or exploring deeper avenues of it. This is someone that is going to, or is very meaningful to you, to your psyche, to your exploration of life. Maybe they teach you something. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, maybe you're studying from them or with them. Could be a teacher-student energy to this, or apprentice. They don't have to be a formal mentor to you, but they serve as a sort of mentor. There's something humbling about being near them. Page of Wands and the Death card. What interesting energy. To have the High Priestess and the Death card in a spread. Whew. Ultra Isis and Osiris right here. Persephone and Hades. The yin and yang archetypes of the underworld, of the esoteric, of the occult, of the hidden, the secretive, but powerful, of the sensual, the sexual, the mystical, the magical. There's a lot of power here. Power of knowledge, especially with two pages, especially the Page of Wands. There's research here. research into of life, research of death, research of ancient wisdom, lunar wisdom. There's definitely occult studies here. Um, Also cultures, philosophy. This could be someone that you bounce idea off of or with. Explore different types of faiths or philosophies or schools of thought. Very transformative person or transformative interaction dynamic. It brings up to taboo in life and in you to the surface in a way that is lighthearted and fun and explorative. Is that the word? It your connection makes it fun to interact or get to know your fears, your demons, your taboos. It's like you explore yourself and layers of yourself that normally you would hesitate to do. This person makes it feel like a walk in the park or makes you feel safe while doing so. You might be a healer. I'm very drawn to this high priestess supported by the death card. Very, very drawn to this energy. This is an ancient soulmate or someone with the potential in becoming a future ancient soulmate. Wow. Temperance. There's Sagittarius energy and there's Virgo energy, and it doesn't have to be people, and also Scorpio energy. We do have the solar eclipse, partial solar eclipse in Scorpio with the new moon in Scorpio on the 25th, right when Saturn moves direct in Pluto. No, Saturn moves direct in Aquarius, sorry, which squares it. Interesting. Anyway, sorry, back to this. So when I say the energies of these signs, it really supports just the esoteric knowledge and the occult and the exploration and the adventure into the human psyche and into the collective psyche, into other realms, you know? And with temperance here, it feels so harmonious and loving and easygoing and lighthearted and cheerful even and healing. It's not scary. Now I know Venus is moving into Scorpio soon. I don't remember if it happens in October. I believe it does. But this is just adding to this party. This is very much so Venus and Scorpio, right? The dark goddess. But again, it's with recognition. It's with embrace of the shadow self. It's not with rejection or fear or fake light. You know, ooh, dark is evil. No, you clueless biatch. Dark is not evil. Dark can manifest as evil, but so can light. You know, there's true light and then there's fake light. So every polarity has polarity. Darkness has dark and light polarity. Light has light and dark polarity. Everything can be split and split and split into further and further polarities, right? It's like you can forever split the number one into, you know, broken numbers. It's infinite. Why did I stray there? Oh, just in ways of saying it's not. It doesn't scare you. You're not even remotely timid by it. Just surprising. Aries, you guys, you know, are very brave. You're a brave sign, but when it comes to things that you don't understand, you tend to take a beat because you like to be in control. You like to lead the brave mission, right? You like to know what to expect. You like challenges that you know you have the strength to overcome. And if it's a complete dark unknown, you're like, you like to win. You like to know that the mission that you're embarking on will show your positive attributes, and that's a good thing. I'm not saying it in judgment at all. So that's why I say it's interesting to see that you're super curious and enjoying this energy that usually can scare some Aries people, because you like to understand things fast, 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 fast. And things like this require tolerance and patience and humility. But I don't need to preach to you. You're like, you have all it. You're an evolved Aries. I like it. Karma is a witch. I designed it. Tons of merch in my online store, Teespring. You can find link below. Um, show me more. This is love. This is some really deep, intense, spiritual, and sensual affair. Nine of Cups. It's like a wish fulfillment. It's like the genie is out of the bottle. The fantasy is now reality. Uber sexy vibe, by the way. Very tantric energy. 3, 6, 9 of Cups. With Temperance and the Death card. A lot of really deep undercurrents, water, emotion, psychic connection. The full moon is I have new moon, I have half a moon, and I have a full moon. So the process between the new moon in Scorpio to the full moon in Taurus in November, both are eclipse, solar and then lunar eclipse, are going to be very intense for this, in regards to this. I'm drinking tea. I wanted coffee, but it's too late to drink coffee. But it's a delicious one, so I'm okay with it. Tell me more, please, for my gorgeous Aries humans, seekers, seers, existential shifters. Strength card. This screams getting to know yourself through getting to know someone else who reflects you, mirrors you, but it's energetic and it's shamanic and it's intense, and it's experimental and it's exciting and it requires a level of bravery and stepping out of your comfort zone, but it's very satisfying. Um, there's bringing together with harmony energies that are seemingly opposing but somehow work together well. So there's like fiery chemistry here. You want to see the cards? Okay. I'm going to rearrange them and see what else we can bring out of this reading. I call it the Existential Shift spread. So I'm going to start with bringing together the major arcanas right here. Okay, the High Priestess, the Death card, Temperance, and Strength. Oof. And we have 2 pages right here. I like this whole 3, 6, 9 of Cups thing. And 8 of Pentacles, kind of solitary here. Okay. There's coming together. There's a meetup. I don't know if you're meeting this person at an event, or if you know them, then you're talking to them and you meet. There's a sort of union just coming together. And I think it's triggered by a certain change that either you're going through or that they are going through, that you feel like they can help you with or guide you with or through. with either advice or just healing presence. This could be I don't want to say exactly a friend, but there is a level of friendship here. It's someone that knows a lot about things that other people don't know. So it's like almost going to a specific person for something specific, like when you consult an expert physician about a specific case you have, except that I don't see it medicinal. It's not like a physical health thing. Could be spiritual health, spiritual medicine, or energetic medicine. I mean, you might be dealing with the shaman energy, witch energy, priestess. I feel like I'm just repeating myself. I think I said it already. Two eights, strength and eight of pentacles. Let's utilize that too. So, so this is the only numeric aspects that repeat themselves. Eight. There is a little bit of a karmic thing to this, but not like something to get through and then leave. It's something consistent. There's consistency to it. It's like a fire that doesn't go off. Um, Mutable square, fixed square. Even though there's a lot of square, there's still harmony. So this person, on one hand, challenges you and inspires you, but on the other hand, makes you feel at ease and comfortable. And again, there is like a wish fulfillment, magical thing to this. There is fantasy element here, inspiration, storytelling, um, magic, magic, magic. It's coming through so strongly for me. And the whole Taurus Scorpio axis, the new moon in Scorpio, then followed by the full moon in Taurus, an eclipse, there's very magical attributes to it. Now, it's not to say that you need to manifest or do magic or something like that. It's an empty space like energy. It can get very volatile. You order something on the menu, you get something completely different, and you have no idea how it happened. Okay, it's a time to listen to the universe, to energy, to spirit, and to intensify things that your soul is absolutely certain about. Exploring further things that already have a sense of familiarity to them, or at the very least feel very familiar, right? There's magical energy here. It's not to say that you are guided to perform active magic as much as to work with the existing energy that is surrounding you and within you. There's just so much going on. Now, if you are an energy master of some sort of priestess, do whatever you want. I'm not here to usually like people like that really know how to work with dark matter, with empty space, with they know how to utilize what's the best word, the underworld. But if you're a novice, or even if you're like somewhat experienced but your ego tells you that you're a master but you're not really a master, then this could be a really, really difficult lesson in humility that you'll experience if you'll try to, perform some big magic, especially if it has to do in any way, shape, or form with control over someone else. Like, let's say a love spell that mentions someone in specific. That can backfire so badly, I can't even begin. Just don't tickle the deities right now in ways that, like, if you're eye level to them, speak to them, right? But if you're a novice and they're like somewhere in a deep realm of knowledge, and you're like trying to shove into the conversation, they're gonna eat you up alive. Um, so just a fair warning for those of you who need to hear that. Obviously, it doesn't apply for everyone. And for those of you that know that you got this, I mean, do whatever you want. Either way, do whatever you want. This is guidance, not enforcement. here. Messages, messages, messages. You might hear something from someone else. You might hear something about this person vicariously through someone else, or they'll grab your attention somehow. Maybe you'll hear them say something, or read them something that they write, that will create transformation and healing within you, and it might generate, a level of desire to connect further with this person. Right? Maybe you're sitting at a lecture, maybe you're reading something they wrote, maybe whatever. Maybe you've signed up to a class and it exceeded the expectation. Lovely. Can you give me a little bit of clarity about this double eight here, Eight of Pentacles, and the Strength card for Aries for October, please? Three of Swords. There is a level of something doesn't work out. Something has to fail for something else to succeed. Something has to break down. There's a level of hurt here, but this is alchemical. This is like the rise of the phoenix, being, having the old self burned down to ashes and feeling disappointed with a level of expectations that you had, something that you thought should work out, but it's not actually your future. It's not actually aligned with your spirit. This could be something that you've invested a lot of energy in, a lot of work, a lot of hope, a lot of resources for some of you, and it's just not working out because your spirit is bigger than it. There's something way better out there around the corner that is meant to manifest for you. It's something that you thought greatly of, but you thought too small. It's too small for you, so it's going to burn down. You have some emotional attachment to it, so it's going to feel like shit. I'm sorry. However, what will replace it, or what will be able to enter into your sphere, instead, is so much more profoundly satisfying and inspiring. You're going to be like, wow. Okay. Um, Anything else you want to tell us about the High Priestess, the Death, and the Timbers that I may have missed, or something else that needs to be said for my Aries humans, beautiful people, for October? King of Swords. Yeah, this is a person that is very smart. Really, really knows their stuff. They really know their stuff. They really know how to resolve a situation, get to a person, say the right words, guide people or situations. Like they're a master of the mind, of the intellect, and they're very discerning. So there's something very discerning and very, almost, I don't want to say ruthless, it doesn't feel right, but somewhat ruthless in the way they discern. Like they don't even give an ounce of energy to anything that they feel is just either bullshit or not aligned with their path or is insincere. They're not going to even try to argue. They're just going to be like, they're just going to be quiet and not say anything, or turn their back around, or just listen quietly and nod as they think of the other person to be an idiot, if that's the case. So this is someone that is very regal. There's something very bright about them, and it there's no, it's not wasteful of energy. It doesn't have a political correctness when it comes to energy wasting. It says it. They say it like it is, or they don't say anything, and their silence could be louder than words. They could be an advisor. It's interesting. This entire reading is really most of it is focused on someone else that you're dealing with. Obviously, if you feel like it's you, then you can reverse the roles. Um, but I'm picking up on the energy of the other. Anything about these two pages that we missed? 2, 3. Anything about these 2 pages, please, for Aries for October? 6 of Wands. Wow, this is beautiful cooperation. This is really finding someone that you really see eye to eye with, and you feel like you can work with them, you can hang out with them, you can have an affair with them. It's like the works. There's this, and there's a level of community leadership aspect to this. So either you are a leader, like maybe you have a following, or you have students, or you have like a team, or maybe they do. Again, I see like environment, I see other people in this as well, but this could be that either you do separately or they do separately. I don't know. Okay. Everything you need is right here in the link in the middle. If you want to deepen your esoteric studies, learn more about the secrets of life through learning the secrets of tarot with me. There's 90 pre-recorded classes for unlimited streaming here on Patreon, Tarot Masterclass Bunkai, plus other VIP content. If you want to join the Existential Shift, if you're new, be sure to subscribe or not, whatever. If you've been inspired by this video, if you've been entertained by this video, give this video the like or not, whatever. I love you anyway. And I'll see you here or in other readings. Bye.